We recorded that in 2013, and we're playing it now, but of course the arrangements changed. And I couldn't remember which one that was. Now this happens in real life, real touring life. With Toto, we would rehearse for maybe 3 weeks before the beginning of a long tour, meaning a long tour would be a bunch of various tours over the next 2 years. And so we'd usually start off with Europe. We do a big production tour of Europe, playing, halls, big halls. We have our own catering and 3 trucks, 2 buses, and then we do that, and then we go home for a couple of weeks, and then we go to Japan, and we do that for a couple of weeks. We come home, and then we may go to South America. And there was this one time in 2007. We would get together maybe to rehearse the song, like some of the new songs, or maybe songs we hadn't played a lot. But we would never rehearse Rosanna. We'd never rehearse Hold the Line. And we'd never rehearse Africa. We just didn't want to play those songs any more than we actually had to. Right? So over the course of by then it would have been, 2007, so, 16, 17 years or something, we always changed the arrangement. We've come up with lots of different arrangements for Rosanna, for example, and we must have had about 5 different endings. We had about 3 weeks off, and of course we don't go and listen to Toto music when we're having 3 weeks off, right? I usually do other things. I'm probably mixing a record or recording another record and doing a drum clinic or whatever, We fly somewhere. I don't actually remember where this was. I have a feeling it was South America, actually. And this was 2007, so sadly this was without Mike. It was Lee Sklar on bass, without Dave, Greg Fillinganes on keys, Luke, myself, Bobby, Kimball, and Tony playing guitar and singing. So we did our sound check and we rehearsed the hard songs like Falling in Between and, whatever the other songs we did at that time. And we got to Rosanna. It was like right near the end of the show. And we're playing. Luke's doing his solo. Have you seen the band live, Toto, occasionally? Right, you know how Rosanna goes, right? There's a very long ending where Luke does a very long solo, right? But he's soloing. And of course, my view is always his backside, And I'm thinking, he's taking a very long solo tonight. Maybe he hasn't played in a while. Maybe he was just enjoying it. And he turns around to me as he's soloing. So he's like this. He turns around to me and he goes, I know exactly what he's saying. I can't hear him, but I could just read his lips. And I'm going, Lee, going, oh God, they don't know how to end this song. They don't know how to end their own song. So Greg Fillinganes is over here, and he's going, and I'm over here going, great. There's no way. Carrier pigeon, we don't happen to have one. There's no way. And Luke's kind of, by this time, he's the exorcist, So he just says, all right. He just goes for it. And do you know what's amazing? A 16th note before the downbeat, we all got the same ending. You see what I mean? So it happens in real life. It really does.